Trump announced 100% movie tariff on foreign-made films in move that will devastate Disney. This is huge. Disney just moved all of its film production out of the United States. So Disney moved all of its film production out of the United States. So what does Trump do? Well, we're going to tariff the fuck out of you. We're doing that. We're going to tariff the fuck out of you. So we got another article from that Park Place here. This is from this morning. Trump announces 100% movie tariff on foreign-made films and move that will devastate Disney. President Donald Trump made waves this morning by announcing a 100% tariff on all movies produced outside the United States. This Trump movie tariff, framed as a way to bring the movie business back to American soil, could have the largest impact on Disney and Hollywood's biggest player, and one that has increasingly shifted its production to the United Kingdom. And here's the truth post from Trump. Our movie-making business has been stolen from the United States of America by other countries, just like stealing candy from a baby. California, with its weak and incompetent governor, has been particularly hard hit. Therefore, in order to solve this long-time, never-ending problem, I will be imposing a 100% tariff on any and all movies that are made outside of the United States. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again, President Donald John Trump. There you go.
He basically just said, "Fuck you guys." It's like,
yes, he did.
So I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here. I do think this is good for like the big companies and stuff, so that they have incentives to stick around the United States. I do think that, but there are a lot of independent studios and stuff that also film outside of the United States. Because the film incentives are better. The problem is it's cool to say, hey, we're gonna make the film incentives, we're gonna put tariffs on you for leaving the country, but also what are you gonna do for film incentives in the United States then? Like, how are you gonna help independent studios that can't afford to shoot in the United States and things like that? Also, what is the level of, like, is it 80% of your movie? Is it any of your movie gets shot in the United States? Because also things like, Lord of the Rings, you shoot it in New Zealand, it's not just because of the film incentives, it's also because of the landscape and the location. And there are certain places in the world that you want to shoot at because they're gorgeous locations that you can't find in the United States. So that also means you'd have to also do things like build new sets and build more sets and find places. There's not a lot of castles in the United States that you can shoot movies in. So it does affect those things. And I do think it's interesting, if it's just for big studios or is it going to be for smaller studios as well? Because that could really affect things too for independent studios that want to shoot other places, I don't know. So it's interesting to see how that's going to work. It also, I wonder if it's going to be, because like all the Star Wars or most of the Star Wars films were shot in London, So I don't know. It could be a good thing. I think it'll be good for getting movies back here, but I also think that things like the film incentives and stuff needs to be addressed as well, because it's expensive to make movies and it's a lot of work. So we'll see.
Yeah, we need more information on this and how this is really going to look.
Yep.
Because if it's like your whole movie's being shot overseas, maybe. But if it's like, oh, we just need to go to a certain location for like a week or two or whatever, and now we gotta have our movie tear up super hard, that's kind of crazy. So yeah. But
I know.
Also to just be that guy, fuck Disney as well. So
that's very true. Yep. Yep, this is great for big studios like that do make a lot of money and then do give a lot of people jobs, to say, hey, we usually we'll just outsource all of our work. I think it's good for them to have to come back here, but I just wonder how it's going to affect everybody else too. Because in punishing Disney, are you punishing everyone too? I don't know. That's all.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Absolutely.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Yep.